guys, in today's video we are going to watch episode number 5 of Sono Leveling Season 2. So at the beginning of the story we are shown Jinwoo who had finally come out of that danger, and after this he goes to give your rank, and only then he gets Chai there, and Chai doesn't try to talk to him, but Jinguna ignores him and leaves at the same time. Bakunu is also coming, but by that time, Jinwoo had left, and Choi also understands that Jinku is the same mysterious hunter who had cleared the Red Gate, and after that Jinku goes to meet his mother, and after meeting the mother he was going to go to the danger of Demon Castle again, but then he finds Chinchulu and introduces Chinchulu to the chairman of the Hunter Association. Still, he wanted Jin to join his team and gave a lot of offers for it, and now in today's episode that he only says that after all, why do you want to do so much for me? And then the chairman says that I think you must know the top 5 guilds of Korea, and among those guilds, Hunter was at the top and White Tiger Guild was also at the 3rd number, and the chairman says that right now there is no bat balance in all these guilds, and if you join any guild then the balance will be completely here and there, right? You also know that none of our laws are applied to hunters, and yes, he thinks in his mind that there are not many magical beasts in this world, not even hunters are very dangerous, and not the chairman. After this he asks his decision, but yes, he does not say anything and thinks in his mind that if this offer is seen, then the more. Not even, because not many hunters have been able to be very successful because of the chairman, and also the chairman has a very good connection with the government. And the funniest thing was that Jung still does not consider the chairman much more powerful than himself, and the chairman explains that neither the Hunter Association nor much is needed to control all the guilds, and at the same time I have not become much older and I have not much time left, and I do not need a successor of my own. And after that Jingbu says, you please forgive me, and the chairman is very much surprised and thinks that finally he also bowed before the money. Jingbu says, I want to fight, and then the chairman says, do you want to fight with the magical beast? And Jingbo says that you said right, and after that he starts thinking in his mind. What the association is, it only clears E and D rank dangers, and with its help Jingbo will not be able to level up at all. And you know the Jingbo, there was a hunger inside him to become powerful, and Jingbo says that danger is not a household item for me and I do not want to leave him. And after hearing this the chairman gets very surprised and he looks at Jingbo's eyes, was looking, and after that only then the chairman's heart beats very fast and he thinks that I don't know when this feeling had come before today, and if my age was 20 years then I also go into danger with Jinwoo. And after that Jinwoo starts going like this and he tells Chinchul that no one can deceive your eyes, and I had not cleared that double danger at all. And Chinchul gets very surprised and then starts thinking that double danger of the eye, who made it clear? Then after Jindu's departure, the chairman starts telling that Chinchal, you know that after the arrival of healing hunters I thought that I could escape my old age, and after this I came to know that healing magic cannot make me young at all, and hunters are much more powerful. It is much more powerful than our military, and if we do not take the slightest carelessness it can be very dangerous for us. And after this the chairman says whatever meeting there is, cancel all of them and we are going to go to chill for a while. And after this we are shown Dongsu's dream, that where Jinav's Fadna was doing a very dirty condition of Dongsu, and after this only then we are also shown Dongsu who was admitted in the hospital, and literally his condition was very bad there, and only then the director of the Hunter Association of Korea comes there, and only then Dongsu says, why have you come here? Only then does the director say that telling the truth was really a beast, and only then does Dongsuk say that, do you mean that I am lying to you and I have attacked a human being? And only then does the director show a footage where Jinbu's father was not saving some people from fire, and the director says that if he was a magical beast then he does not help humans at all, and only then says that, you tell me, has anyone ever seen a human being coming out of danger? And after hearing this the director also becomes silent there, and only then the director says that your health will be fine. Once I come to the bureau, I have to talk to you and ask where is that guy, and the director tells that after the fight he disappeared from there and we are trying to find him but he has not found us yet. And Dongsuk gets very angry and he doesn't remember some things of Jinwoo's father, and Jinwoo's father had clearly threatened that if you will come to Korea or you will not survive, and to tell the truth then you will not get peace even in hell. And Dongsuk says that finally how he threatened me and I know where he is, and nothing. Not by magic items, I can hold him quite easily and just get a little better, then I'm not going to leave you alive at all. And then we are shown a scene of Jinva who was looking for a great item online, and some of the items that are there during the read are not even sold, and there is no shortage of hunters in Korea, so they were also sold at very good prices. And there are also magical tools to win, right? There are a few different abilities, and to tell the truth these things are not very expensive. A D rank or E rank Hantag can never be bought in a way, and the items there were so expensive that those who start thinking that I thought I had a lot of money, but even then he didn't have money to buy the items. There were less money, and those who were planning to visit Demon Castle again, but there There was a lot of danger. This time actually the diamonds were also very strong, and at the same time there are also flames of fire all around, so for this reason Jinwoo did not need such an item because he could escape from the fire, and Jinwoo did not have anything other than magic, the same and the one that could have doubled the magical power, and Jinwoo doesn't think to sell it, and he thinks that I can sell it at a very good rate and it is not even illegal, and if I will sell it after becoming an E rank hunter then people will have a lot of doubt on me, and if I have any record of going into E rank danger then I could have sold it quite easily, and anyway I will not let E rank hunter go into any high rank danger, and only then he does not see a quiz online in which do not take into high rank danger. Rank hunters were also being recruited. And after this, we are shown the scene of the chairman who accepts Jinwoo's record from 4 years ago, and he finds out that 4 years ago Jinwoo was one of the weakest hunters, and the chairman says that somewhere he wasn't a fall ranker, was he? And Chinchul refuses to do so. The chairman thinks then Jinwoo must have been reawakened. Then Chinchul thinks that if this is true, then he will not blame his colleagues, does not let him die at all, and the chairman also finds out that Jinwoo used to hurt a lot, but after that he does not leave Hunter's job, and Chanchul also tells his reason because the condition of his family was not very bad, and then Chanchul tells that Jinwoo is not going to go to a red soon, he is also with Hunter Gil, and the chairman is not very surprised and thinks that only he used to make things, and only then Cholchul tells that he is not going with Hunter Gil nor the mining team, meaning that, and after this we are shown the tension of Hunter Gil's A rank, and Jinwoo is going to work as a pay miner, and all those people do not check the details of Jingva, and after this the leader of the mining group does not. He also tells all the work of Jingva, and there are 3 teams to go into a high rank danger. First, the strike. There is a record that fights with magical beasts. The second is the mining group, which takes out the crystal from the danger, and the third is the holy group, which takes out the dead body from the danger, meaning that both teams go inside only after killing the beast and the boss, otherwise the first strike goes inside Scotty, and at the same time there is no electricity inside danger. It doesn't have to be done in the old ways, there is work, which means that with the help of a spade, and Jingu had seen the danger of an air rank for the first time in his life, and to tell the truth, what is the danger of an air rank? Jingu had come here to see this, and after this we are also shown the scene of the strike squad, and they were not playing the lead. It means that their leader himself was leading, and he did not see a single monster inside and started thinking about choice. In fact, a lot of time is being wasted in this, and only after this monsters start coming there from very big ones, and those who don't attack by fire or easily pile them all up, and that attack was so much powerful that not only the flames of fire spread all around, and the tankers that are there, they also get ready. After seeing the fire about the shield and after seeing the power of tea, the rest of the hunters are quite surprised, and there he tells that I have not used some percentage of my power so that we can use the body of the monster, and after this the blink of an eye does not end, and we are also shown the scene of the mining team, which was very upset because the strike squad had not come out yet, and the Hunter Association men did not care about them even more. Speak to do, meaning a little comfort in a way. And then finally there, P comes out in the strike squad, and Jinbu Na is hiding in a very quiet corner and is paying attention to all of them, and Jinbu was thinking, well, this is the most powerful. Gil and Choi Hunter is the leader of Gil, and maybe this girl will be the vice captain. Let me spoil you a little bit. Jess girl Jinwoo is talking about right now, right? In the future, Jinwoo is going to get married with the same, and after this the key comes out, and Jinwoo, after seeing Cha's woman, says that I am thinking that how many more ladies will have like Cha, and he thinks that maybe she can be more powerful than Na Choice, or she can also be at the level of the chairman, and only then Chak has a little strange feeling there, and she thinks that maybe there will be a chairman there, but there is no one there. And after that, mining Gil, which means that the team also starts going in. How much more powerful another Dengan can be is not known from the beast inside it, but it is known from the mana of the Dengan that not all the beasts in an A rank Dengan will be much more powerful, but in a B rank Dengan, beast can also be a little weak, and inside Dengan, those who had an A rank hunter cannot be for this reason. Even the dining team was not ready to accept him. I mean, no one was taking him into their team, and what he thinks is a brother. The problem with me is there no respect for an E-rank hunter. And only then a man unintentionally starts teasing Jinwoo, and only then shows his eyes to Jinwoo, that man, and the condition of that man worsens, and a team had started their work, which was taking out the body of the monster, and then the work of the mining team begins. It was their job to collect all the things there, and after that they are taking quite large monsters, and how they were taking them, by damn, that thing was seeing, and their team captain says that you have come into a rank danger for the first time. For this reason you must be very surprised, and only when he says that the strike squad killed all the monsters, And only then the team leader says yes, because if the boss is killed, then the tension will stop. So before killing the boss, we have to take out all the material. And only then Jinwoo says that if the boss comes and attacks us in the middle, then what will happen? And then the team leader says that if this happens, then we will all be killed. And Jinwoo says, are you not afraid of this? Only then the team leader says that because I have been working with Hunter Gill for 773 years and such a thing has not happened to me at all so far. And he was thinking that the boss of this danger is really very dangerous. And he was thinking that Chana is very powerful, who can defeat the boss of this level. And after that he starts working, and literally he was doing very fast. And see this, the rest of the people were thinking that this E rank is really... And the leader says that I think he was born to become a good miner. But I know what he is, and I'm telling the truth. This leader is really a very good person, man. I think so far. And after this, his lunchtime is and comes to call the team leaders. And Jinav says that I have eaten food. Then I am going to pass a little time on this. And after this, Jinav feels mean and says that I have 1 hour time and I do not want to lose this opportunity. And he goes out directly to see the boss. And as he goes there, then he sees a very obvious monster and he thinks that I can kill him if I want. But I am not allowed to kill the boss, and if I kill him, then the danger will also be cleared and Jill will also suffer a lot. And Jinwoo was thinking all these things, but then not from behind Jinwoo. Someone calls the house. Those who are not afraid, and it is not the voice of a girl, and he says that after all, what are you doing there? And that girl says that I asked you not after all, what are you doing here? And the Jin was afraid and he does not hide himself, and only then he says that I am lost here, and that girl does not want, and he says that are you the lesson of the minor team? And she says that you leave here quickly because there is danger. And only then Jinwoo thinks that I knew Cha was much more powerful. He is so powerful. I didn't think because Jinwoo didn't know and she came after him. So he was speaking in a way, and then Cha notices that the dagger which was in Jinwoo's hand suddenly disappeared and Jinwoo was going like this. But then Cha stops him and starts smelling him and says that there is no smell coming from you, and is there a problem? And only then Cha says that you are really a hunter. And after that she sees his ID card and his rank, and after that he says that well, you can leave here. And after that Jinhee leaves here, and Cha starts thinking that he was a low rank hunter, but even after that there was no smell coming from him at all. The leader of the mining team is telling him that brother, you are really very lucky. Got a chance to talk with Cha, and Cha never takes a break and she keeps an eye on the Nabos monster in a way, and the leader explains that I heard that Cha can smell hunter smell. For this reason she always covers her nose with romance, and only then does Jinwoo suddenly remember myself with the red gate. And he didn't say that there was a strange voice in our mind who asks us to kill humans and who is thinking whether these two are connected to each other, and I can't smell a hunter, and is it because I am a player? And after this finally the work of their mining team is completed, and those who don't get their payment there. And at the same time the leader also tells that brother, you were really much better because of our 2 hours. The first work is completed, and to tell the truth, you were born to become a miner and do you have no objection? So would you like to work with us? And I will also try to give you a good payment. And only then those who say thank you very much for your offer, but I am working on something else here. And the team leader is very disappointed, but still he says that nothing matters. And I am telling the truth, brother, this guy is still much older than me. And then the leader says, do you want to come tomorrow? And after that, those who start thinking in their mind that my test is very close, and at the same time I had to not just experience A rank gate, but they know that they are going to go again in an A rank engine tomorrow. And at the same time Hunter Gill's N20 squad is going to go with them, and the leader tells that Hunter Gill is the only Gill who is in a bar I can't clear Na to. And Jingbo then says yes, and the leader also likes this. And after this we are shown the scene of Eugene, who comes with his cousin, not where he comes to meet Jinbo. He comes there and he tells that my deal with my father has somehow been fixed, and his cousin says that this means you are going to become Guild Master. And Eugene speaks, but for that I have to get Jenbu's help. And then he cries and says that he is not picking up my call. He had ordered me not to call for a week, and for 3 or 4 days it was over, but a week is really a very long time. And Eugene's expenses are quite surprised and says that you tell the truth, you are not dating her who is behaving like this. And after this there was no news of an actor on TV who has declined, and he becomes an heir and hunter, and both of them talk a little about him. And after this then Eugene's cousin says that well, you give me your phone. And I see how after all she does not pick up the call, and she is going to answer the call, but only then Jinav's call comes on his phone. And Jinav says that brother, I know that you have been calling for a long time, and why are you calling? And Eugene says you refused to call me, but you were there for so long. But Jinwoo tells me that I was in Denjin, and what happened to your meeting in the end? And Eugene gets very excited about this and says that, "Sir, I had to talk to you about this topic. Can we meet?" And Jinwoo says, "We will meet tomorrow night." And Eugene dons, and then we are shown the scene of Cha, who had an encounter with Jinwoo. Now was not able to forget that, and after this she tells her secretary to collect information about Jinwoo, and Cha did not trust Jinwoo's words at all, and she felt that Jinwoo was not another guild spy, and after hearing Cha's words, his secretary is also very surprised. It is then that Cha learns that Chai also asked Na Jinwoo to gather information. And I'm even more surprised to hear that. But he did not know why Chai had done this, and Jinwoo's profile was kept hidden in a way, and when there is a big hunter and his profile is hidden, then that thing is justified. But Jinbo, who was an Iran hunter, had his profile locked. Hearing this, Na-cha is very surprised and lies down on the bed. Why don't I get the rest? And after this, Jinwoo goes to the mining team, and all those people welcome Jinwoo with great love, and after seeing that thing, Jinwoo doesn't miss his old team, the same old guys who were, and after that Jinwoo's emotional side is also seen for a short time. After a long time, and after this, the captain of this strike squad says that the guys carrying bags could not come today, so do any of you want to go? And the mining team members clearly refuse there, and the rest of the hauling team members also refuse there, and the captain of the strike squad says that I will also increase the money, but the leader of the mining team says that, look, there are only E rank and D rank hunters in our group, and if their lives are lost, then finally we will lose the money. And after this, our chick raises his hand, and seeing this, everyone is very surprised and starts explaining to him that, brother, you are very young now, and if something happens to you, then what will you do with your life? It will destroy you. And the Jinwoo says, do not worry at all. I am not that weak, and Jinwoo's main target was to know his status there. After all, how do they fight? And so Kihul means the captain of the strike squad asks, what is your rank? A guy from his team says that he is an E rank hunter and we should not take the help of anyone else. But Son Kihul doesn't dunk Jinwoo, and after this both shake hands with each other, and Jinwoo notices that today's gate is much bigger, and Sun says that today's gate is much bigger but mana is much weaker. If it is powerful, then we are not sent here. And then look towards the group where there are 11 A rank hunters and 6 B rank hunters. There are no hunters of S rank, and there were so many hunters to clear the gate of A rank. And after this, Jinbuna is going inside, and he feels that believing this gate is really a lot of work, but he felt something wrong inside. Jinwoo was coming to the red gate filling here, but after this he goes inside, and then a girl says that you don't worry at all. Gold is very powerful, but that doesn't mean we are weak. We are also much more powerful, and Jinwoo understands that this is not a healer, and he thinks that this is an A rank healer, and if Juhi was here today, she would probably be in the same danger. And the girl tells Jinwoo to stay back, and after that the girl starts telling that if there is an attack on a major, then it is the fault of the tank, and if there is an attack on a healer, then it is the fault of the strike squad, and also if there is an attack on a quarter, then it is the fault of the whole guild. And after that we are shown the scene of the leader who was thinking that this is my first mission as a leader and I am not very powerful. When I have successfully completed the mission, I will be made the permanent leader. And then suddenly a monster comes to attack them, and all those people stand in a formation. No one had given the order, but even after that, and after seeing this thing, no one gets very surprised, and only then we notice that someone is coming towards them at a high speed. And after that there are a lot of Serafox monsters come there, and all those people are killing, and the monsters were increasing. That number didn't end. They and us are shown this hunter who kills a lot of fox monsters with the help of his sword, and at the same time a girl kills a lot of fox monsters with the help of her fire magic, and in this way there are also monsters to win there. The work gets done and they did not understand it. What is a Nasi rank monster doing in the danger of a K? This is very rare. There are only B or A rank monsters in this type of danger, and their survival also becomes very impossible in this type of danger because the powerful monsters do not kill them, and only then Jinwoo does not see the mark on their neck, and only then he starts telling that there is no monster, but no one has kept all of them. Like a dog, like a pet dog, and Jinwoo feels that what I am thinking is going to come true here, and only then do not start coming there from very big monsters, and neither he nor the rest of the people with Jinwoo felt it, and we get to see very big orcs. These people are also very powerful, and only then does an orc throw his spear on their side, and He tries to stop him with the help of his shield and he stops him, but 50% of his shield is not damaged. The brother attacks one or the taxi and only then the other monster attacks against him and stops him with the help of the shield against, and after this the rest of the ogres start attacking without, and those ogres don't go to kill the mages first, and the Soren doesn't warn everyone that they have to protect first. We and the mages do not attack fire and on them, but they do not have much effect above them, and that org was going to kill the mages, but then one of the mages uses her bounding spell and tries to bind her to the org, and the girl tells me that I can only hold it for 5 seconds, and then another mages uses summoning magic. And a very big one summons a fire beast, and he thinks in his mind that I can only summon 2 beasts at a time, and one of my beasts is not as powerful as an A-rank hunter, but after this spell neither can he use any other spell. The biggest problem was that he couldn't even summon another beast. His mana doesn't run out quickly enough, and we are shown another one that blows off a hunter's straight shoulder and a little bit of healer trying to heal him. But the main thing was that none of the hunter's skills could be used on them, and Sun was also not able to do anything there, and he says that their number is quite high and we do not have to divide them into different groups, and he starts thinking that another Na rank is as powerful as the hunter and their number is not much. Right now there are quite a lot, and we also have some B rank hunters who are of no use to us here, and if things get too bad only B rank hunters will be killed first and only then another man's hand. Brother, how many hands will these people cut? And only after this another girl uses a summoning magic and her strange poor beast comes and wraps her around, and after this the girl who is a healer starts to heal the boy's hand and his hand gets healed without it. After that we are shown the orc whose brother is perfectly healthy and has not finished his beast. The girl was very scared and was about to be attacked, but only then our hero comes there to save that girl by using camouflage skill and kills his dagger. He gave a very strong cut on his throat, and that dagger was very special, you know this thing, and after this he starts to suffer a lot there, and after seeing this that girl also gets very surprised, and after this he finally forgets the time, and the girl is really very surprised there and thinks that what is happening brother here. After this we are also shown Sorn, and he was also taking care of the Na org monster Kozona very easily, so he was thinking that I don't understand who was becoming so difficult to defeat just now. How can we win so easily? Not only Swan but the rest of the hunters were dealing with Moser very easily without any more, and you know who is doing this work? Arlanda was using camouflage skills and was making everyone else much weaker. Your day. With the help of Tiger and Jin, that brother also threatens those org monsters that if you have tried to do anything wrong then you know what I'm going to do with you, and after this all the people are not there. Org monsters were being dripped and Jin was thinking that I have complete trust in Sorn and I also trust the rest of the hunters, but a girl was going to die in front of my eyes and I can't see anyone dying in front of my eyes, and only then does he level up, and he thinks that I did not think that in this way also my level can be up, and if he kept killing everyone then his level would be up even more, but he didn't want to stick his leg in the middle of others in a way, so he didn't pay attention to all these things, and after that all the arc monsters end up there, and those people don't understand that brother. After all, what did we do to them? And only after this we are shown a scene of a girl, and she did not catch Jinwoo's camouflage scale. I mean, he almost knew, and that girl thinks that this man has not considered me a fool. I am a magic user and I cannot hold her scale very easily, and after that the life of the girl who was saved by Jinwoo does not go to the gold, and whatever happens to her does not go and tell the house everything. He didn't act strangely in front of me. Blood started pouring from his neck by himself, and only then Sun says that it means that someone had already used his magic spell on that woman, and only then Sun asks a girl, and that girl tells no, I didn't use such spells and I was busy stopping them, and also there is no hunter in our group who did. You use gut spell. We have a maximum of 5 types of mages and also assessor hunter. We don't have even one, and that girl is not going to tell, but then she thinks that maybe he doesn't want to hide his skills, and I also have to keep my mouth shut, and then a guy says that should we go ahead, and hearing this everyone there gets very scared because the starting of the danger is so much danger. If deployed, how can there be ending? And then an hour starts saying that we should not go back and tell our leader everything, or else we should bring 2 more healers, and I know that as a leader this is your first raid. The butt is really much more important and will also become much more risky in a way. Yes, Jinwoo was also thinking in his mind that as a leader there is not a big decision. And only after this Sun says that well okay then we will go back, and after this all the people start going back, but literally only then they do not see a barrier in the middle of the way, and they do not understand that finally who has made this barrier, and literally that barrier is not very powerful, and after seeing that everyone gets very nervous. P there. And if you want to know what is going to happen after this, then watch the video, brother. I will tell you everything in the next video, and at the same time I explained a lot of chapters inside this episode. I mean, in this video I have explained 7 to 8 chapters, and the same is happening in the same animation. Sometimes 3 chapters are being taken, sometimes 5 chapters are being taken, sometimes 7 chapters are being taken. The reason is not known how many chapters should be explained in one episode, and I am not going to make maximum all the videos in this way, and the video cannot be 30 minutes long. Then I will request all of you to fully enjoy your video, and the video will be much fun for you. I will put my whole life into it. Brother, at the time of the battle, you will also be able to feel how much enthusiasm I am speaking, because even if the battle is so much stronger, you will be full of enthusiasm. You have to speak, and if you people like the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also watch a little bit of Sakamoto Days. If you guys don't respond to that at all, then please take a look at that too. Now I'll get it from you guys. Until then, in the next video, goodbye.